Now, in terms of traditional accounting using generally accepted accounting practice, Netflix is actually profitable, and profits are on an increasing trend. Alas, from a cash flow perspective, Netflix is cash flow negative. The company is bleeding cash from its core business, what we call cash flow from operating activities. Now, these negative cash flows from operating activities are primarily driven by the cash that has to be paid upfront to license content and the cash paid out to create its own content. The upside is that Netflix has been able to plug its negative cash flow from operating activities by borrowing. This was mainly in the form of long-term loans. So the company's cash flow generation is going to be tightly linked to how its strategy unfolds. At what point will it reach a stage where it has sufficient members to generate cash flow from operating activities that substantially cover content procurement and development costs? That's the billion-dollar question. So Netflix is a long-term play, perhaps similar to where Amazon was in the early to mid-2000s. They need to execute well by ensuring increased cash flow through a growing subscriber base. And at the same time, they need to transform their content catalog so that the most appealing movies and series are those that they own or they've developed internally. And they need to do this at sufficient scale and volumes so they build the depth and the scope of their own originated content. That will be the turning point. And possibly then, the company can achieve both positive cash flows and profitability simultaneously.